Hey yo guys, how's it going? Tally here with the old friend Steven, and he's gonna do something that I can't do, and that's play Shaddoll Invoked. So, dude, tell us a little bit about the deck, tell us a little bit about how you're finding it, and of course, how have you been to start us off?
I've been alright, just been living in Perth and all that, moved up, so I haven't been able to come down to Castle Comics as much. But with the deck itself, it's one of those ones that is so good. It's actually, I really enjoy playing it. I'm missing a few cards here and there, so we're using a couple of proxies, but I'll tell you them as we go along. But Alistair, fantastic card. Invocations are beautiful, and the deck itself is just so much fun to play. You can get a decent boards out without even having to go into your fifth summon and everything. It's fantastic. Are we go?
Yeah, let's dive right in, bro.
No worries. So first of all, we start off the spread of the bar of the deck. Triple Alistair. Alistair's your invocation searcher and everything. He's beautiful, gets the combos going, and then you always got the Alistair invocation of madness. Bonus says this gives your monsters an extra nice wee boost of attack as well when you add them back to your hand after you shuffle away your invocation. Then next thing we're going to go on to is the Gamma package. Obviously I'm missing my driver right about now, but that's one of the proxies. These are great light monsters, and also is a great card that you can easily, if you're going first or anything like that, you have a Gamma in your opening hand, your opponent decides to ash it or anything like that, you can easily just go, nah, I'm just going to Gamma that, and it means you have an extra 2 bodies on boards. Next thing we're going to go on to is the 2 Wendy's. Wendy's are really good. It's nice. It gets more bodies on board, especially when you just super poly it, fusion it. As soon as it gets sent to graveyard, special summon a monster out, get you an extra monster on board, and I hope you do the whole combo. Next thing, we've got 2 Shaddoll Dragons. Shaddoll Dragon, fantastic card, helps with back row removal. So when you get into, for example, if you do Twin Twisters and you discard this, you get 3 pops in total because it's discarded by card effect. Well, correct me if I'm wrong with that one.
Is it? That's Twin Twister's not a cost? I think it is.
Yeah, Twin Twisters cost, my bad.
You used to get a really cool combo in heroes with this though. See Fusion Destiny?
Yeah.
You could send this plus a Destiny hero to get out Dangerous, and that would in fact act as like an MST.
Either way, it's still a free pop, which is what is really good.
Yeah.
Next thing, the one that I love the most is Shaddoll Beast. It's free draw. It's free draw every single time, and then if you do end up actually somehow flipping it with off the trap or anything like that, hey, you get an extra draw 2 and discard 1, which is not cost, so you did the effect.
That one is kind of nutty.
Absolutely love it. And then we got Descender. We have got Shaddoll Squamata. Squamata, fantastic card. Absolutely love it. One of those ones, back when I first started playing Shaddolls with Shaddoll Dinos, I just generally didn't know how the deck would work. The Shadolls were maybe a bit hit or miss with me, but the more I've started to learn them, the more I started to enjoy them. And then we have got Hedgehog, that is next. Hedgehog, fantastic. It's basically in a sense, a rota for the deck. You can search out any Shaddoll monster and add it straight to your hand. So if you're looking for, let's say, that Squamata, that Windy, that Dragon, that Beast, anything like that, or even you need that extra discard card just for when you go into your opponent's turn and you super poly their board or something like that. Fantastic card once again. Then we got the 1 Aerial just for the combo, and that's about it. In terms of it, it's also really nice that when it does get sent away by a card effect, you can get the banishing of your opponent's graveyard. So mid combo, you just send that away and you just banish your opponent's graveyard, and it helps so much.
Yeah, especially a deck like Spirals right now. If you get rid of their Master Planning Grave, get rid of their Rescues in Grave, you just blow them out because they lose half their
heroes,
extenders.
when they start going to that combo and you get the whole you have that Malicious Engrave and all that, send that away, banish their Malicious. They can't do anything about it because you can't chain to it or anything like that, because Malicious is only a spell speed.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we have got the Performation Trick Clown package. These are once again proxies. They are actually supposed to be the damage jugglers, but I've seen mine still yet have not arrived. But Hat Trigger helps get body on board. Clown, once again, damage on board, and these are great for searching them out. So basically, if you get that into your hand, you can either send it and then search out either one. Sometimes you'll already have that or that, but it's nice enough to have the other one, so it means you get more bodies on board, which helps get into your Abyss Dweller and everything, so you can help block out your opponent's graveyard. And then we've got our fusions, so we've got 1, 2, 3 El Shaddoll fusions, 1, 2, 3 Shaddoll fusions, 1, 2, 3 Super Polys, 2 Invocations, and 1 Nephis Shaddoll fusion. The only reason why I'm running this is because I haven't managed to get the 3rd Invocation yet, but once again, you need to run as many as this as possible. I'd say like 9 to 12 is basically the maximum amount of these spell cards you need. Well, not spell cards, but fusion cards that you need in the deck, because the bonus is with the Invocation, it helps. Basically, you can shuffle it back and add the Alistair. So when you do discard the Alistair, if your opponent decides to attack a monster or anything like that, you can quickly just discard that. But it helps keep the deck live a bit more, and also it's once again, you can fusion for Shaddoll monsters and everything with it. It's fantastic of cards.
And Alistair can also, it doesn't just boost like invoked fusion, it's just fusion monsters, isn't it?
Fusion monsters in general is absolutely fantastic. But with Super Polys, everyone knows Super Polys, great card, unable to respond. The Super Polys is great first or going second. So you just set that, leave it, your opponent can't do anything, and it's just great for help dealing with that stuff. These ones are really good just because of the fact that it's you can send it from graveyard. No, not graveyard. Send it from deck. If you're going second as well, so you can get that pop, you can get whatever you need sorted, and these are just really nice for if your opponent decides to, let's say, Lightning Vortex you. Not Lightning Vortex, Lightning Storm, that's it. They decide to Lightning Storm you, can just go, I'm just going to get rid of that for now, just so I can get my monster back in this defense, and then add them back to my hand.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we go on to, well, to search out the Alistairs and all that, we do need 3 Meltdowns. And while we have the 3 Meltdowns, we will need to have, why not make it 5 Meltdowns? And then once again, if you can, Mystic Mine, fantastic cards, it helps with everything. Obviously, everyone knows set rotation and terraforming for the fact that they're searchers. And the Magical Meltdowns, they have great things of where it actually helps with your monsters, because if I remember correctly, with these monsters cannot be negated.
Yeah, so they can't like negate your fusion summons or like respond to your fusion summons essentially.
Yes, it's fantastic, those type of things. So when someone goes Lost Wind,
I don't know who that could be.
I know, right? And then last but not least, to round off the deck, is I've only had that in for the combo. If I could, a part of me would want to cut it, but I generally just like having it at 1. Any more can be a bit too bricky. If you're going for more of the pure Shaddoll variant, you can fire in maybe 2, but after that, not too much.
I actually really like it. Like, it's quite inconsistent. What's the one? The Searcher Hedgehog?
Yeah.
So like, if it's possible to like use Hedgehog as fusion material for like a window, so like get the wind out, link it off into like Cross Sheep or something, and then you can search this with a Hedgehog and summon wind on your opponent's turn. But that's kind of all I think about with Shadolls. I'm like, I don't care about the combo, I just want to summon wind on my opponent's turn.
It's so much fun, especially when they go on that second summon, and you know, after the first special summon, you're like, no more.
Definitely.
Alright, shall we get on to the extra deck now?
Absolutely.
Alright, so the extra deck, because I had to...
We had to do it for the gram.
Yeah. Let's see, there we go. And the last one. So we start off with, obviously, we got the main person herself. We got Shaddoll Construct for, well, obviously the combos.
Got to be specific. Did you hear about the YCS this weekend?
Yeah, Jordan Gallagher.
No, so not that, but first of all, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Glasgow resident, but somebody wrote Shaddoll Construct when they meant El Shaddoll, but because there's a card called Shaddoll Construct, they made them like take all of these, the good construct, out of their deck
and swap out for the other one.
Yeah.
No, I did not hear about that, but that is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then we've got the third bit, like one of the top 3 best cards in the deck. 2 Macabas. Macabas allow Blade Negation and everything. And obviously it's an easy enough card to get out, because if you have a Shaddoll Construct engraved, you can easily just fusion that with the Alistair and bring them out. Then we have got 2 windows, which is lovely. Best card in the deck, I would say. Then when it comes to, well, a couple of last things, we got, well, these 2. These 2 are just genuinely nice because obviously we've got our monster negation or something like that.
It negates a summon, which is pretty nuts.
Then we got that one that negates the effects, which is really nice as well. Then we've got our 2 Link ones. We have got Almirage and also Gravity Controller. They're just generally like a nice bounce and also nice protection, but these aren't easy enough to link into and all that. And obviously with the Purgatrio combo, which Purgatrio OTK is the main thing for it.
Yep.
And then we have got our Link 2s, which is the Cross Sheep and also Masquerena. Masquerena is just really good. I'm thinking about changing around the extra deck a little bit more as we go along. So I'll be maybe changing some of these things out just cause I feel like I need to get a unicorn or something like that in it just to get the discard and everything. Cause I like the idea of being able to actually just like shuffling back on my opponent's turn. But this is great because it helps you get an extra body on board after you go into like your second or your third construct or even your window. Or even when you go into the Macabre, it helps you get that extra body on board.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 we've got just for OTK. Oral Sword, and then for stopping salads or anything spiral related, Mist Dweller. Just because we need them to stop like playing with the graveyards and everything, because it can get too out of my hand with that type of stuff.
Yep.
And for side deck myself, I play 1 Pancratops. I wish this thing was still at 3. Absolutely love that at 3.
It's so good, but I think that's why they limited it. But as well, it just didn't deserve it.
Aye. Then we've got 2 Mind Controls. Which is just generally good going second cards. But for going first, if I find I'm also going up for the mirrors, 3-dimensional barriers. Legit, if I find out if there's Shaddolls or anything like that, legit, call fusions, they can't do anything for that entire turn. They will maybe set one and like maybe build a board or something like that, but they can't fusion, so they can't get out the windows, they can't get out the Shaddolls, they can't just get the decent boards that they should be getting out. And then for the next ones, well, for spirals and just general, because most people end up with like having 2 or more nice lava golems. Just helps get rid of more boards, and also it helps for going for game 3 because it's like you burn for burn every standby phase. Yeah. So it's that extra bit of burn damage as well. For spirals, triple draw and lockbirds. Genuinely just really nice card. I wish I had these back in Ultra, but I'd love to get them in Ollies.
I lost my Ultras. I was actually so heartbroken.
Yeah, but once again, fantastic card. Great, just so good. And then for last but not least, for heavy back row deck, triple twin twisters. It's just so I have a massive variety. I've always been one of those ones that I always try to do my best to aim just for one type of deck in terms of my side deck, but I thought I need to make it more spread out. So that's the reason why I've got the triple twin twisters, the triple droll, the triple lava golem. Basically, I can do more than just hit this one type of deck.
Yeah, and there's a lot of crossover there. Kind of D-Barrier is the really specific one, but like Droll hits lots of decks, and Spiral, Twin Twisters hits lots of weird Droll decks. So like you've got some variety, but it's also good.
It's once again, it's just nice to play a new deck, because after, well, you've seen how many decks I've done in this channel of tallies. I've done like dinos, like I don't know how many decks.
Like 5 dino variants.
Yeah, like it's nice, and then I've done my Salmon Greats as well. I've done like 2 of them, but it's nice to play another nice deck that's actually generally good for the meta. Well, I say it's good for the meta because I like it, but it's like when Salmon Greats were about and they were like just a really heavy. Well, like this one actually takes a lot more thinking compared to Salmon Greats, whereas normal Summon Gazelle.
Full combo.
Full combo, yeah. But no, it's genuinely nice, but it's been nice to be back on the channel as well, guys.
It has been nice to have you on the channel, my friend. So guys, as always, if you liked it, give it a like, and if you loved it, give it a share and tell everyone you know about Team Tally today. This beautiful man right here, as usual, in Team Tally. Guys, as always, you have been amazing. I've been Tally. That is Stephen.
Catches.
I'll catch you later. Bye.